switch out mods real quick. Get this diesel tank instead. This one's actually working the way it's supposed to. So we'll take this back to the farm, fill up our harvester, and get back to work. Flying down this dirt road. Well done it, right? I wish someone would come up with the better dust mod, like where we had a plume of it behind us. There was one for FS22 that was pretty good. Realistic dust or what I think it was. I just want a massive cloud. Smack right into it. Liters, so we can fill up this guy about 8 times. So it's good to know. Well, maybe that's how I used the last one. Yeah, treat it like a vehicle. Interesting. Okay. Oh, now I know. Get back to our harvest here. Put some sunscreen on. I'm baking in the sun. 88 degrees out. Be a little warm. Happen to do this. I do not envy him at all. And the green. I don't think the green helps any. I think that's wide enough. Alright, well from here I'm going to continue this harvest. I think I'll bring you guys back when we're getting close, or if I have some other updates or something that happen while I'm harvesting, I'll bring you guys back to that. I'll see you guys when we're getting close to the end of this field. Alright guys, we're back. We're just gotta empty our grain here and stop and get some fuel. Made some good progress on the field. Figured you guys would come. We've emptied one grain cart, or one wagon so far. Getting probably pretty close to another one here. Yeah, we're about halfway, so probably won't be completely full this time around. Stop and get some fuel. Thing loves to drink. Oh, we're missing some stuff here. So yeah, we've had to stop for fuel every every couple rows. This thing just burns through it. Got a couple more passes, and I think we'll be good. I'm gonna try to get the alfalfa equipment today. We'll see. Start maybe on that next episode. We, as you can see, I did increase the time. It's back up again to 5 minutes, or times 5x speed. Not 5 minutes, 5x speed. So get this day kind of over with. Depending on how long this is going to take, maybe I'll get you guys here on the last couple passes when I give you a quick update though. Alright guys, welcome back in. Did a couple rows. I be finished up here in just a few minutes, I think. A couple more passes. We got some deer over here in our rows. Our tram lines. A couple deer chilling in there, eating our crops, you know. Harming my yield a bit. Too bad this game doesn't have hunting in it. Kind of a cool element. It's got fishing, but I think hunting might be a little too violent for their rating. That'd be a fun element. You know, set up a blind here at the edge of the field, and in the fall you can start hunting. Oh, I'm scaring the deer off. One of them ran off. I'm in a much bigger deer than they are, so I think that I'd be a little threatened too. This field's gonna be a mess to have to. I'm gonna try to recover some straw from this to sell, and I think that might be a lot of work. I mean, it's gonna be. I have to get the same equipment for the alfalfa anyways. Might as well pick up the straw while we're at it. But man, it's gonna be I think quite the process on this field. Without probably have to row it a couple rows together at a time and pick it up. I think greenhouses are something that we might take a look at doing as well. Again, good source of income throughout the winter months. So hopefully at the end of our corn harvest, we'll be able to kind of take and look at what we got going for winter. So I don't have much to do, so I'm trying to find some ways we can make some passive income. We might definitely gonna plant some corn again, I think. So we might put some oilseed radish, and with precision farm you get a stipend for doing so be a little bit of money coming in, and it will definitely help improve our yield. And while I was harvesting, actually, I did look into when precision farming kind of became a thing that was happening in agriculture, and I was surprised that it was actually the 1980s. It was the 80s when precision farming kind of started to roll out and become incorporated in agriculture. So it's cool that by using the mod, we're still kind of accurate. When it comes to some of the stuff, though, we won't be using any of the sensors or anything fancy like that. But yeah, according to the article that I read, yield monitoring and soil sampling did occur back then. So it's a still pretty modern philosophy, but one that we'll incorporate into our farm here. I always like seeing the number go up for, you know, our environmental score. So alright, we don't got a whole lot much more left here in this field. We are getting kind of full though. Just realized that. We'll just drive over to that bin. Here. Oh, will we get it? Will we get it? Close. We'll be real close. Nice. let's drive over there. See, even since I last brought you guys back, we've already gone through half a tank of gas. It's crazy. You know, we might actually have a full trailer here on with these last couple passes. That won't suck at all. Alright. So I do play with the farm stick, the Thrustmaster farm stick. Been using that. I do have a wheel, but I just don't like using it in this game. The eye tracking and stuff can be a bit weird, and there's no force feedback, so it kind of just feels off. Plus, there's so many mods and stuff that I have to touch the keyboard anyways, interface with the keyboard, and it just ruins the immersion anyway. So we won't be playing with the wheel. Maybe once or twice we'll pull it out and we'll do something with it, but. Do have the nice Moza truck wheel and all that, but binding it for the game and then having to deal with all the mods and the keybinds for that just kind of can be a pain in the butt. Something that's not worth messing with, especially when the experience isn't super amazing anyway. I was messing with some BeamNG the other night too. Maybe I'll have a couple videos coming out with that. I found some cool mods that you guys might be interested in seeing. I can definitely love to show those off. So if you guys are interested in some BeamNG content, I know it used to be a bigger market when the game was first coming out, but you can take a look at that. Got some cool stuff in the game now that I'm definitely willing to showcase. And if you guys have any other suggestions for games or stuff you want to see, please leave a comment, let me know. I'll look into doing that. Like I said, still want to get my LSPDFR to work, so maybe that's something I'll take and work on one of my days off. It's just a headache, man. Like, kind of wait until after this new DLC comes out for GTA. I know they said that they aren't updating the legacy anymore, which is what LSPDFR works best in still. But I have a feeling they'll drop a patch or make some changes and break everything again, because that's just what happens. I'm sure the script hook and rage hook guys will recover a lot faster now that they're not adding and changing features in the game, but still, it might have to do some tweaks, and I just don't feel like having to, back everything up and move it all over again. It's a real pain. All right, let's see my last little strip here. Perfect. That off, raise that up, go over here and dump it, and we'll take this back to the farm. Hopefully we got enough gas to make it there. Doesn't consume as much when we're not running the auger, I guess. 80%, that's not bad. It's not too terrible. Alright. Still never found a dirt pathway to get onto this, so we might have to make one at some point. A little driveway to access. We're not driving through the ditch. head over here to the farm. We're gonna have to buy some barns at some point to keep our machinery, and hopefully we can get something like that before winter. You can get a cheap barn, because I don't want to leave all this stuff out in the snow, you know. So definitely look into that. I'm really hoping on this corn harvest being something good. Take and drop this down at the silo downtown. Maybe we'll look at going to the shop and picking up some machinery there. It's another thing, we can't be buying machinery online, so we gotta go talk to the guys at the dealership there. And I got a magazine, we can look at stuff, but unless we call them and order from the catalog. We gotta slow down. I learned last time I did the trip here, this thing doesn't really want to stop when it's loaded, so we'll have to really start slowing down here at this hill. Quite the operation they got going on here at this cow farm. That's a lot of hay. There we are. Oh, we got a bus coming. Interior is not amazing on this, but I like the effect it's rusted, like we've had this thing for a while. So hopefully we'll get something nicer at some point. Cool mod, but yeah, I'm hoping we can get a nicer truck. There's some beautiful new trucks out there on the market nowadays. Oh, we almost tipped her over there. So this is a cell phone. We gotta go to the next one right over here. Alright. There's like little hatches here that open up. Let it drain on out. Then we'll take a look how much we got in storage here. I think it'll be a decent amount. Once this empties all the way out, we'll take a look at that. Alright. Yeah, let it save. That's probably a good idea. Time saving stock check. So we have 34,000 liters and some change in stock, which is worth 29,000. So terrible time right now to sell our wheat. That's selling it for less than $1 a little liter or whatever. We don't want that. So we'll kind of probably wait a couple months, hopefully get it to where it's at least $1 a liter, if not a little bit more. But yeah, let's head over to the shop, get some equipment for our Our alfalfa operation. Park right over here. It's got. Not sure where the entrance is for this. It's got to be over here. Yeah, there's the fix. Is it a Saturday? I don't know if it tells me that. This is what we got. I'm not sure what day it is. Or what the trigger for this is. Oh, probably over here with the shopping basket. Yeah, alright. Let's see. We need a mower. I've no idea what that. Oh, it's like it's for the mobile. We don't have that. I think we'll just get this this brush hog here. They've been around for a while. I think that works. Probably keep the lights off it. Put the John Deere tires on it. 15 grand. We can do that. All right, and then we'll need some tenders. I think we're gonna make silage, so we probably don't need to worry about that right now. But we'll need some windrowers, and we will use this lizard set here. Oh, it kind of comes. It's both. We can swap it out. That's cool. So. Let's see. Blue looks pretty cool. Yeah, let's do that. Then we could do that in black. Yeah, that looks nice. We'll buy that for $800. Hopefully, there's some. I can find some other mods that. Oh, you know what? It says 1970 on it. So let's use this guy. This guy looks a lot better. So we'll sell that thing back. And that was only $800. I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, get out of here. Oh. And I don't know if we should do silage bales or forage wagon. So we will. We'll need to bale the hay or the straw. But we don't got that much money right now. I think that price is a little unrealistic there. Might not be. Let's go with it, I think. Let's just send it. Actually, let me take and look up when that was a thing. Let's see. Year made. It was in the 80s, so yeah, I'm okay with that. I'll buy one of those. And might need a forge wagon here, but I don't. Oh, this is 1992. I'll see if I can find an older version of one of these. Actually, I think what I can do, so I can get. Oh, I may have messed up on that purchase there. Probably should have done like this here. Where we can take and throw it off the back. But, you know, maybe that might be the way to go. This one's got it too, where you can go off the back, except I hate how this one's kind of offset. Makes it a real pain. Yeah, I think we'll do that, and that way we can get a bunker silo and we can just shred the bales into it. Instead of doing the round bales, it'll be a lot easier for us. So we'll we'll get rid of, those are the mods. Take and get rid of this round baler. Yeah, I'll sell that. Lost a little bit of money on that. That's fine. We gotta go to square balers. We'll get this Massey Ferguson. And then what we'll do is we'll go to our wagons. We got one in here that right here. Perfect. Put the trailing bogs on there. Put that support board. Might as well put some airboards. Put a platform on it. Perfect. Auto load. Leave that. All right. That's work out great. We might need a skid steer. Can you afford that? I think we'll wait. On that. All right. So it's 4 o'clock. I think that's where we'll end this episode. I'll have this all moved back to the farm. For the next episode, we'll start on our alfalfa and getting the straw picked up. We'll just go ahead and sell that. But not a bad first day, first month. I'm looking forward to continuing on with this. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.